dolls. So since I posted my last retroactive, which I think was retroactive 64, there was one point in there where I was watching Kendall Rae's videos, and she does like a Talk Tuesday sort of thing where she kind of does her makeup and talks to you guys and stuff like that. And some of you guys were interested in me sort of doing something kind of like that, but I didn't want to completely just like jack her ideas. So what I decided to do is kind of talk to you guys. Oh God, my face looks like shit right now. I'm breaking out. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna adjust the camera real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, that's a little better. So a while ago I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a Q&A video, and a lot of you guys said yes. But yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down those questions, answer some stuff, put on some makeup, and talk to you guys. The first things first, I'm gonna get kind of ready and like get my hair out of my face. First question is from Shailene Inks, I believe. Will you be doing any collaborations with anyone? If so, who? Amanda from I'm Fashionably Late, her and I do collaborations all the time, or at least we talk about them and then do them sporadically for almost a year now. And right now I'm using a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I'm just gonna put that everywhere. Her and I have talked about that for at least a year of doing like a what is it, style swap or something like that. So it's been in talks, but who knows? I mean, I work full-time, so it's kind of hard to get a idea about like my schedule. Plus, as you guys know, I'm getting married in September. Oh, did you guys know it's in September? I don't know if you guys can hear, but I'm doing laundry in the background, so that's happening. I feel kind of warm, so what I'm gonna do is put some of that Max Fix Plus spray on my face, just because it helps like moisturize my skin and like make me kind of feel a little why do I keep doing that? So as you can see, I have like some breakouts around here, so I'm just gonna use my Max NC15. This is a Studio Finish Concealer in NC15, so I'm just gonna use that real quick and just put that over some trouble areas. Next question is from Mackenzie. If you had to travel 3 places in the world, where would it be? I want to go to New Zealand because I think it'd be absolutely gorgeous there, and they still, you know, even though it's pretty heavy in slang, they speak English, so I could be able to communicate with them. And then I think I'd want to go to Maui. I'm basing this solely off of the fact that I can communicate with people there. Australia. Pretty sure that'd be my go-to areas to like kick back. The next thing I'm gonna use is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay Beauty Balm BB Cream in Naked Light. His next question is from Susie Brito 32, and she asks, how do you find the courage to love yourself every day? It's so hard. There's this guy walking by. Hold on one second. I'm creeping. Oh no, there's all these painters. That's fun. They're gonna see me filming myself. That's great. Hi guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. That question kind of like upsets me and makes me sad at the same time, because I'm just like, I understand that at some level, you know, the insecurities that we all have make it hard to kind of get through the day and go about your business and be happy and all that stuff. But just the fact that you're like, it's so hard to love myself and accept myself, how do you get through a day? I don't know. It makes me really sad that somebody would ask that question. I don't know. I'm just being honest with you guys here. But I'm just like, really, girl? I mean, first of all, what makes it super easy to kind of not be so hard on yourself is the simple fact that we're all human. All of us have our own individual insecurities. You might see somebody who's super skinny mini walking down the street thinking that like you think they're hot shit and everything, but if you really knew them, you might know that they hate their body, or that they're insecure about some aspect of their physical being, you know? Like, just because you're a certain weight, whether it's skinny or not, like, doesn't mean that, you know, it's easy or hard to love yourself. Like, just don't think about it. Just, like, we're all human, dude. Like, we can't be perfect. Just go on about your day with a smile on your face. Fake it till you make it, and then you won't even have to fake it anymore. I can't say it enough. It made me kind of sad and upset. Because I'm just like, girl, you're gorgeous. Like, let me look at your profile. She's beautiful. Like, Susie Brito, you are gorgeous. Don't even trip. You hurt my heart asking those questions that make you hate yourself. That's not cool. Love yourself. Next question, run for each. Okay, they asked, would like to continue, oh, wait, what? Okay. Would like to continue your YouTube life after wedding with Cody? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't plan to all of a sudden just stop doing YouTube. I'm gonna add concealer right now. I'm using the Pro Long Concealer from MAC in NW15. I think even should the day come that I get pregnant, I'm still gonna vlog about it and talk and kind of share that with you guys, because I mean, I don't know about you, but I think it sucks like when you start getting like attached to a certain like vlogger or beauty guru or whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden they just up and disappear, kind of like I did. I did that for a minute, but that was not by choice. I tried to keep you guys updated on all of that. It was mostly just technology fails that kept me from it. All right, the next question comes from Christy. What? Christy 20,005. She asks, what's your all-time favorite food? I would say sushi. I mean, I don't think I could get sick of sushi. Even if I'm full, sushi always sounds appealing. And that could be like baked sushi, raw sushi, any type of sushi. I can get down with sushi. But if we're at like a restaurant that doesn't serve sushi, then my go-to is always like a barbecue chicken salad. That sounds amazing all the time. Next thing I'm gonna use is Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. I almost called it powder. Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. And I'm going to use my MAC 266 angle brush. So the next question comes from Lynn's689. How's the wedding planning going? Also, have you come across any bumps in the road while planning? I'm getting married in 2 months and I know it's been one hell of a stress ball, lol. Well, congratulations to you. It is warm. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna put the fan on. You're probably gonna hear it. Sorry about it. So basically at this point in wedding planning, all we have left to do is talk to a florist and then finish paying off everyone. I calculated how much we have left to pay for most of the vendors, or pretty much all of the vendors, and that's just under $5,000. So that's fun, because I have to pretty much have all of that paid in like 4 months basically. So I have to come up with $5,000 in 4 months, yay! Still while paying all the bills. So yeah, that's the stressful part. That's the most stressful part for me. And also just coming across like issues like having bridesmaids. Like, I'm just gonna say it, she's probably watching and she knows who she is, but so I have all of my bridesmaids pretty much wearing the same, well, it is the same dress, and my maid of honor is going to be the only one that has like a different dress. But one of my bridesmaids who, like, we already had this dress picked out, we discussed it and everything, like everybody knew what the dress looked like and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden she's like, I really don't want to wear sleeves. Mind you, this person is constantly cold, always needs a jacket, and all of a sudden they're like, I'm gonna sweat my balls off. I don't want to wear sleeves. And I'm like, okay, how can I say this in the nicest way possible that I don't give a fuck, you're wearing what I tell you to wear? Yeah, that was kind of, those moments have made wedding planning tricky, because like, you don't really want to be the bridezilla or whatever, but at the same time, you're kind of just like, bitch, not your choice. Right now, I'm going to go in with my MAC concealer. This is the one that I use to cover up my blemishes and everything. MAC concealer NC15. I'm just using an angled concealer brush to kind of clean up underneath. So issues like that have made it stressful. I've also, like, Cody and I have been together just over 3 years now, and we don't really fight, but we've definitely gotten in a couple arguments since starting wedding planning, because it's just, oh God, it's so stressful. If any of you have ever planned a wedding, you know what I'm talking about. And like, the fact is, like, the wedding that we're having is really low key, and like, there's gonna be just close friends and family, and like, it's no big deal. But even then, like, it's still stressful. For some reason, the memory on the memory card just decided that it had had enough and was like, no, bitch, you talk too much, even though I had only gone through like, what, 4 questions? The next question comes from Rachie Mariko. She asks, do you feel pressured by plus size women to justify weight loss? I see a lot of plus size YouTubers say, I am trying to be healthy, but don't worry, I'm not trying to get skinny. Learning to be fearless is which is another plus size beauty guru. Learning to be fearless is getting her neck liposuctioned, and some people see her as a sellout. Do you feel the same kind of pressure from viewers? No, not really. I mean, there are a bunch of you guys who are like saying that it looks like I've lost weight and all that kind of stuff. So there are some times that I sort of feel that maybe I should lose weight, or that something like that, especially since the wedding and everything. I'm just using the Anastasia brow gel to kind of like make my eyebrows stay together instead of like freaking out throughout the day. No, for the most part, I kind of just go on about my life, and I don't really feel like you guys put any type of pressure on me to be a certain type of way. You know, there are the typical trolls and haters that are like, oh, you're fat, lose weight, and then you guys come back with a vengeance saying, shut the fuck up, she's beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But oh, and then the whole thing about Alexis, is that her name? No, Alex. From Learning to Be Fearless, she got her little liposuction thing, and I know she was super scared. And I know some people gave her a hard time about it, but no, like, it's whatever. I mean, we're all human at the end of the day. Next question is from Khalifas818, and she asks, would you ever do advice videos? Also, how's your wedding planning? So I already talked about the wedding planning part, so I'm just gonna talk about advice videos. I've done a lot of advice videos. Me just kind of putting in my 2 cents about everything. Like, even in my, some of my plus size outfits of the day, I have like little comments that I'll put in saying like, look, love yourself, love your body, don't punish yourself just because you're not where you want to be physically at the moment. Like, I do stuff like that every once in a while, and yeah, those advice videos. Also, I've done like advice on like abusive relationships and bullying and cyberbullying and all that kind of stuff. Right now I'm using Urban Decay primer potion on my lids. But anyways, yeah, so I feel like I have done advice videos before. Next one is from Anya Sani. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I just ruined that. I'm sorry. How much are you planning to spend on your wedding? Well, I kind of already told you guys that I have just under $5,000 more to put towards the wedding. So I'm guessing in total, because we guessed before that we would be spending like $10,000 or so on the wedding, but we're probably closer to 13, I want to say 13,000. We save up every month. We put at least $400 into our wedding fund, and then we kind of divvy it out everywhere that it needs to go. So as far as I know, we're doing pretty good, so that's good. Now I'll just take like a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to use Foxy from the Urban Decay Naked palette, the first one, not the second one, Naked Basics palette. Ramblings by Kat, and she asked, do you plan on still working at Supercuts after the wedding? Are you and Cody going on a honeymoon? I have no plans to quit Supercuts. I thought about transferring to a different location, but the only one that I wanted to go to became a franchise store, so technically they're not even Supercuts anymore. So in order for me to work for them, I would have to quit my job and then try and get rehired by them within the 30 days of me being let go at the other location, so that, you know, my pay scale and benefits and all that stuff wouldn't change. So it was just a little too risky, so I decided no thank you. And then for Cody and us honeymooning, heck yeah, we are trying to go to Monterey. I'm trying to multitask, tell you guys what I'm doing with my makeup and answer questions at the same time. This is a little tough, okay? Well, I'm just going with a blendy brush thing, I can't think, and then using Naked 2 from the same palette. We want to honeymoon in Monterey. It's kind of tough though, because I mean, like, it's our honeymoon, so you kind of want to splurge and go to a nice place. But at the same time, the place that I found that I was just like, oh hell yeah, they're like $500 a night. I'm not trying to drop $1,500 for 3 days, you know? Next question is from Ambies1978. And she said, or she asked, what's my favorite hobby? Putting on makeup? I don't know. I like playing with makeup. I like doing everything that YouTube is all about. I guess YouTube is my hobby and also hopeful future career, because I like doing hair and makeup, and I like filming, and I love editing. As long as I have my iMovie editor, I'm like, we're good. So I like doing all of that stuff and kind of creating this, and then you guys responding and all that stuff. So I guess YouTube is my hobby. Mini golf and going to arcades. I don't know. Is that a hobby? I don't know. All right. So next question comes from Rachel Ray MUA. Where are your favorite places to shop online for clothes, and what are your favorite Instagrams to follow? Love your videos, girl. Thank you. I love to shop. ASOS Curves is a really good place. I feel like they have decent prices. They can get expensive, but for the most part, they're not anything too crazy. Right now, I'm using this loose pigment from MAC. It's from their holiday collection that was like forever ago. I did like a makeup look on these ones. I don't know what this one is called. Museum Bronze? I think that's what it's called. I'm just gonna put that on like the outer corner. But anyways, what was the question? Chubby Cartwheels, Domino Dollhouse. Yeah, they're really good. I did a outfit of the day in one of their dresses, and they posted it on their social media, which was like amazing. Not only if they would let me model for them, like I would do it for free, because that would just like, my life would be just perfection at that point. I could die happy. As far as like Instagrams that I like to follow, I like following different barbers, because I don't know, like as a hairstylist, I kind of just really respect barbers and hairstylists and everything like that. Another one is Ducky Pants. Obviously I like following Cora, or like, you know, Vintage or Tacky. Lucky Hellcat, she is a artist, a rockabilly artist. She does painting and clothing. And Lacey Megan asks, will there be someone to record your wedding for your channel? I'm hoping so. My mom keeps wanting me to get a videographer, but those are like, the cheapest videographer I can find is $2 grand, which that's freaking expensive, especially when to some aspect I know how to do their job. I'm not gonna say that like I'm freaking pro and that I could do their job for them, but the fact that I film and edit videos every week, to some extent I know what it takes to be a videographer. I don't know, it sounds really snooty because I know that, you know, if that's their career, then they definitely know more than I do. But I mean, like, if I could find somebody, by the way, I just used another one of the MAC loose pigments from their holiday collection like years ago, and Naked. Like, if I could find somebody to just film and then give me the raw footage, I would edit it, and that would be awesome. But I'm gonna see if I can get like Amanda to film something or film some kind of thing. Maybe I could, like, I don't know, I gotta make it work out somehow. Putting a little bit more color to pop it just a little bit more. This is another one of their loose pigments, Copper Sparkle. I'm just putting that where we put the museum one. I'm just putting it on top just so it like has a little bit more dimension. Viva los Muertos. And she asks, do you or would you ever do reviews for small businesses in exchange for free products? I have been approached by small or independent companies before to do reviews or something on to that extent. I've never been paid to do a review ever. In fact, larger companies, like when they send me things to review, it's just the product. Like, I don't get paid for it or anything. I just get the free stuff. I have no problem with any type of company sending me things to review, but if I honestly feel like I'm not gonna give them a good review, I just won't do it. Like, yeah, does that make sense? So yeah, fun story. Memory card keeps filling up, and so I had to reformat it. I went and got my like backup memory card reformatted. I don't know when it stopped filming, so yeah. What you missed was eyeliner, which I used my Tart eyeliner in black. For down here, I just used Urban Decay eyeliner in Perversion. Sorry. Urban Decay eyeliner in Perversion, and then I took some more of that that copper eyeshadow pigment and I just put it in the inner corner, and then I put on mascara. I used the Benefits Roller Lash. I used that on the bottom, and I'll be including that in a haul pretty soon too, so keep an eye out for that. And then I went over top lashes with Benefits They're Real mascara. Yeah, so that was it for the eyes. And then for the face, I used my BH Cosmetics 10 color palette. I used these two colors for the contour, and then I used this one right here for the blush. I used a little bit of MAC's blush from their Simpsons collection in pink sprinkles, and then for the highlight I just used MAC's Soft and Gentle right here. So yeah, you guys missed a lot. The question that I was on was from Isabella Chavez, and she asks, you're stuck on an island, you can have 3 people with you, 3 unlimited supplies of anything, and any one vehicle to roam the island with. What would you choose? Okay, so you can have 3 people with you. I'm gonna have my mom, Cody, and Kristen. Those are the 3 people. My best friend Kristen, which you guys saw her, you've seen her in my videos before, but you saw her last on my birthday trip video, my vlog, and then you know, Cody and my mom. So I'd have those 3 with me, and then unlimited supplies of anything, food, water, and I would have like a phone with like unlimited range, I guess. I don't know, battery and call range. I don't know, is that too specific? I don't know. I'd have a way to call somebody to come help me. And then any one vehicle to roam the island with. I'm getting a freaking helicopter. Get me up out of there. Okay, next question comes from Kelly McGann, And she asked, I would love to know what hairstyle suits a round or fat face. I haven't had my hair recut or styled in over 10 years and have had no idea what will look good. All I know is I want shoulder length and easier to manage. Girl, over 10 years since you cut your hair? Oh my God, cut it, cut it. The best thing for a round shaped face, which is what I have, is you need length and height. So, shoulder length would definitely work for you. Having like shoulder length hair and then some face framing layers, like layers that start just about cheekbone and down, that's the best because it'll kind of like add more volume around the face so it's not just like bubble face. Also doing like, if you could do a side swept bang, that works, but that's optional. Hairstyles though, once you get that cut, like doing like a little poof or pompadour or some kind of volume up top works really well just because it elongates the face shape so you don't have to worry about having that round fat face look. So the next two come from Laz O'Connor, and she has like 2 separate comments, so I'm just gonna do the first one first. How did you get the confidence to wear the style you prefer today? I don't know if it's confidence or if it's just like you get to a point where you're just like, dude, it's fucking hot. I don't want to spend the rest of my summer in like a sweat jacket and long pants, and I'm tired of feeling like a bum and I want to look cute. So you're just like, you get to a point where you're just like, oh fuck it, I'm wearing what I want to wear. So yeah, I don't think it's a matter of confidence, though there are some outfits that you kind of just have to be like, you know what, whatever. Like I keep saying, you're only human. Like don't punish yourself for not being perfect. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, everybody wants to have some sort of improvement on themselves, and that's perfectly okay, but that doesn't mean that you have to make yourself feel like crap or punish yourself because you're not where you want to be yet. Like, you can work on it but not make yourself feel like crap in the meantime. So lips, I'm using MAC's lip liner in Boldly Bare. So I'm just gonna outline the lips, fill them in, and then I'm gonna go over with Modesty lipstick from MAC. I feel like this is gonna be such a pain to edit because of all the, you guys don't even know the technical difficulties. We've got lighting issues, and the memory card keeps stopping and getting full, and then the battery is halfway full. Anyway, so I'm going in with MAC's Modesty lipstick. This is kind of like a excuse me, there's a cream sheen. All right, the second question from Laz O'Connor is, what are your main interests? What are your plans for the future? Oh, dang, no, she's just got a lot of questions. All right, so let's break that down. The first part, what are your main interests? My main interests are, I mean, as predictable as this may be, but it's hair, makeup, fashion, YouTube, music. I don't know, there's a lot of things. I like playing poker. That one's not that predictable. What are your plans for the future, or anything you hope to come from the future? Getting married, buying a house, getting a new car. Well, not like new to me, basically. Laughing at all of you crazies who do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. That, y'all are nuts. Are you in any fandoms like Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Sherlock Holmes, etc.? No, none that I can think of. I don't think I have any of those, like, fandom anything, no. Just kidding, yeah, no. I am like, can you tell that I kind of like Star Wars? Just a little bit with my Chewbacca tattoo. I wouldn't say that I'm like a crazy, like, I'm not part of like the fandom thing. Like, I don't read, like the old school Star Wars books. I know a few things. I've seen part of like the Star Wars Christmas episode that, you know, is so secretive, nobody knows about it, all that stuff. It kind of reminds me of, do you remember that old dinosaur show on Disney that was really creepy, and it was like, I'm the baby, gotta love me, that kind of thing? It was like that, only with Wookiees, so that was weird. But I guess I am with Star Wars, but sure, why not? Alright, and the last question is, what are your wedding colors? Are you doing any DIY for it? My wedding colors are coral and gray, and yes, there's a lot of DIY things about it. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've already seen a couple of the signs that I've made for it, like chalkboard art and stuff like that I've made for the wedding. If you want to see like the DIY projects that I have planned, you can go follow me on Pinterest. The link will be down below, and I have like different wedding album kind of boards, whatever. I have to go finish cleaning up the house. I'm gonna do a little bit of dishes, fold some laundry, and then Cody and I are headed to the Clovis Rodeo. So keep an eye out for that in my Retroactive 65. I'll put a link to all of that down below, my Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my my retroactives, all that good stuff will be linked below. I will see you guys then. I love you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too crazy. If you guys want me to do more like doing my makeup but mostly just talking to you guys kind of videos, then let me know down in the link below. I know this was kind of a shit show because it was the first time I've really done one of these things, and my memory kept card dying. And I will have all of my social media links down in the description bar, and my retroactive where you guys can see me go to the rodeo and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. And I know some people use blush like on the hairline over here too, just to kind of blend it with the, well, let's try it out. I learned that from a drag queen.